Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy August. Summer is like my favorite time of year, but it always goes by so much faster than you think it will, especially when you're like, oh, I made these plans like months ago, and then all of a sudden it's here and then it's over and it's crazy. Kind of like when you look forward to vacation, like same sort of thing as that. But it is monthly favorites time again, so I am sharing some of my favorite things from the past month. This month I have more like entertainment, which I generally always have because I'm always fairly entertained with like music and TV and movies and stuff like that. And then I have 2 drinks instead of a recipe this month. And then also kind of miscellaneous stuff, which I realized I just forgot, so I'm gonna go grab that. Okay, I got that. I was like thinking that I didn't have a ton of things to hold this month because I only really have one thing, but I have more, so I just grabbed it. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good summer, and let's jump right in. Nope. My lights are a little, can't really turn. Is that better? Okay, I'm blocking my lights a little bit in the reflection of the computer. Okay, entertainment. There was a new, I'm gonna try not to say too. So there was a new W show on the W network. I follow Jillian Harris. I have followed her since she was on The Bachelor, before she was on The Bachelorette. And I didn't really follow her on Instagram, I think, until just before she had her son. But now I follow her, so it came out that her and her fiance were doing a reality show, kind of showing the process of them building their custom home. And then also like having a baby at the same time. And I don't really, Love It or List It and Love It or List It Vancouver are one of the only shows on HGTV that I don't really like, just because they're super scripted. So I have watched them before, and I probably would watch them more if it wasn't so obvious in like who's for the renovation and against it and blah blah blah. But anyways, so Jillian Harris came out with a new show, Jillian and Justin. It was 4 episodes, all of them. I think they started in June, but the majority of them were in July. And I really enjoyed it. I didn't really know much about her fiance, that it was kind of interesting to get to know him a little bit more through it. And like some parts were a little like scripted, but that's okay, and I enjoyed it. And seeing like her having a baby and him, like just kind of that whole experience was really neat. So I definitely enjoyed that. And their son Leo is like the cutest kid. I love him. He's so happy that I follow her on Instagram and see pictures of him all the time. Next, really trying not to say it, but it's like a transition word. So Ethan and I have a playlist on Spotify that we call Travel, and for me it has the Moana soundtrack, and for Ethan it has the Arkells on it. But recently we've been listening to that album more and more. I kind of associate it with traveling, so I like to listen to it in the car. But the album I've really been enjoying lately is Morning Report. My favorite song on it is probably A Little Rain. But it was funny, we were watching the NHL draft, which I thought was riveting. And the music that they were putting, it was just like instrumental music, and Ethan and I were trying to figure it out, and he's like, oh, it's this one Arkell song, and I was like, no, it's not, it's this Lady Antebellum song. He's like, no, it's not. And so then it wasn't the Arkell song that he thought it was a different one, but then he became obsessed with that song, and so that's kind of what transitioned into more listening of the Arkells. But long story short, I've been enjoying it, and they're Canadian, and I feel like they've gotten a lot more popular lately, and he's been listening to them for a while, so it was kind of fun to listen to their, I think it's their newest one, but Ethan said they went back and added more music to it after or something. Anyways, I'm enjoying it. Next is Spider-Man Homecoming. So I went to go see that this week. I'm filming this video like super early. I'm super proud of myself. And this month was really easy to come up with things, so that's why I'm filming it in advance. Sometimes I need the whole month to think about what I'm going to talk about, but not this month. So, went to go see Spider-Man. I hadn't really seen much about it. Was like, why are they doing another Spider-Man? Like, I didn't even see the Andrew Garfield ones. Like, I didn't even see the last Tobey Maguire one, and that was enough Spider-Man for me. So I wasn't super interested in going to see it, but I was like, whatever, went on cheap day. But I really liked it. I don't even know the actor's name. I'll put it in because I need to look it up. But he was really good as Spider-Man. Like, I feel like that's what Spider-Man should be, just like an excited teenager, like, discovering my abilities, except it wasn't so much of that story that we've already seen, like him getting bitten by the spider and the uncle dying, and like, it didn't have that in it, which was really nice. But at the same time, it was kind of weird that it wasn't in it, because like, that's what you are expecting. But anyways, I really enjoyed it, and there was one part was so funny. I was snorting. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't stop laughing. Interrogation mode. I will not say anything else other than that, but if you've seen it, that was my favorite part, hands down. And if you're going to see the movie, if you haven't seen it yet, stay till like the very, very end, like Marvel does. It's really funny as well. That's all I will say about that. Next, July, what day was it? Was it June? I don't remember if it was in June or July, but the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the book coming out, whatever day that was, again, I'll write it in here because I'm forgetful right now apparently. Whatever day that was, I came home and Ethan's like, we're gonna watch the first Harry Potter. So I like didn't do anything that night and we just watched it, and it was so awesome, and I love the movies, and now we've been watching all of the movies. So monthly favorite for this month, all of the Harry Potter films. We last night watched the Half-Blood Prince. By the time this video goes up, we will have like finished them a long time ago. But I still love them like so much, and now it's made me want to read the books again. It's a vicious cycle. I read the books and then I'm like, well, I need to watch the movies, and then I watch the movies and now I need to read the books again. But anyways, I remember going to see Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I remember growing up with it. I remember when the books all came out. I just love it. I have always wanted the like box Blu-ray set that sometimes goes on sale on Amazon. I will link that in the coordinating blog post below. It will be in the coordinating blog post, and I will link the coordinating blog post below. I've always wanted that because we still have them individually, and even finding all of them to watch, even though we're all in the section, we couldn't find the first one. So to have them all in one nice like book, like how I have Star Wars, would be really nice. So that's like on my wish list. But I love Harry Potter. I just love it so much. Just love it. So it had to be a favorite this month. And lastly, for entertainment, I found another podcast. I have really been on a podcast kick this year. The one that I found through Caitlin Bristow's, which I talked about last month. I'll link last month's favorites up there for you. But it's called The Lady Gang, and it's not rated G, so beware. It's not that bad, but it is adult content. But it's just really funny. It's Becca Tobin, who I didn't ever watch the seasons with her of Glee on it. I do want to go back and watch that. And then it has Kelty Knight, which at first I thought was Kelsey, and I was like, she's stealing my name, but it's okay because it's Kelty. but her and Caitlin Bristow actually like know each other. And then Jack Vanek, who has a clothing line that like I want. What? Is this memory card filling up? Hang on, guys. Okay, apparently today, oh crap, where's my stuff? Oh, apparently today is the day of everything needing to go wrong, even though I like in advance charged my battery. Where was I? The Lady Gang. They have been doing it since like 2015, so I've gone all the way back to the beginning and I'm like binging it, but they are really funny and they are really real with you, especially about being like not an A-list celebrity, but I would suggest it for a laugh. And they have good guests on it. Ali Fedotowsky was on an episode, I think Whitney Port, but yes, Leah Michelle, but Jack Vanek, did I say that already? Becca Tobin, Kelty Knight, and Jack Vanek, who has clothing line Jack Vanek, with like a mug that says man tears and just like funny things like that. But I've really been enjoying that. Next category is drinks. The first is this sparkling water I have been obsessed with the last month. It's from PC, so Loblaws, whatever. It's watermelon sparkling water. Come on, focus. There we go. Watermelon sparkling water. It is very fizzy. Oh, now I'm blurry. Come on, camera. Are we gonna focus? There we go. It's very fizzy and only a little bit tastes like watermelon, but I find it really refreshing and I am not normally one to drink sparkling water, so I have been enjoying it very much. And the next thing is like the drink I'm getting from Starbucks like all summer. I can't remember when I tried it, but I'm not going back to anything else. It's an iced cinnamon almond macchiato from Starbucks. So it's made with almond milk, which I was really nervous to try, but like now I had it made incorrectly once with regular milk and I was like, what is this? I'm not sure exactly all of the ingredients. There's caramel at the bottom, cinnamon on top, it's iced, so it's like on the ice, and then it's made with almond milk. I think that sounds right, but I will put like video footage of it over top of me because I had one today and I already drank it, so you'll see what it looks like, but it's really good. Even if you're nervous about trying almond milk, I'd say try that. Get a tall because it'll only have one shot of espresso in it, that it's not too strong and it's more sweet, but it's really good and that has been my favorite. Excuse me. That's all the carbonation in the water coming out. But that's been my favorite. Lastly is like miscellaneous home stuff, let's call it. I got a wax warmer, which I've been wanting for the past couple months because I have a lot of candles and we have a fairly small room. You can see there's a candle there. Yeah, there. Small room that then when we blow it out, room kind of smells like smoke. I think it'll be different when we have our own house, that it'll be more open air. But at that, and just so there's no fire, I wanted a wax warmer, so I finally got that, and I will put some footage in of the one that I got, of what it looks like. I have it burning now. Burning? Melting? Burning? Whatever. Now. I love it. It's so pretty. I want more of the same one. And then to go in it, I got some wax melts from Walter and Rosie Candle Co. I bought like 5 different ones and I haven't burned any of them yet because I put Beach Club from Walter and Rosie Candle Co. in it and I like want to get all of that out before I put anything else in it. But I can tell you that these two are some of my favorites from the ones that I got. Thank the Phoenicians legit smells like the Rome burning scene in Spaceship Earth. If you like that smell, get this because it's like it's like a dupe for it. Like you feel like you're there when you're smelling this. And then the other one I got is the Land. I can't remember what it's supposed to smell like, but oh, it just smells so like kind of fruity. It just smells really, really good, and I love living with the Land. So those are 2 recommended scents I got. Then I got some other ones as well. I think I got 5 in total. But that is it for this month, so I hope you guys enjoyed my monthly favorites from the month of July, which is crazy. If you have tried any of the stuff that I talked about, watched, whatever, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what you enjoyed in the month of July, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.